and I am here in studio with the one, the only Ellen Ice from Kadena FSS for our weekly What's Up Kadena segment. How's it going today?
It is going. You didn't mention this is the last.
I know, because I don't want to
foreseeable
mention it.
future. We have not discussed yet as an office what we're doing with What's Up Kadena. We have had an awesome partnership. This has been a year. We've been doing this a year now. So stay tuned. We'll see. But yeah, this is our last What's Up Kadena segment with me here, anyways.
I'm in denial.
Join the club.
I haven't really, thought much about it or let myself think much about it because it makes me sad.
Sure.
So,
like I moved into a hotel a couple days ago. I fly out this Saturday, so I'm pretty much down to the wire here. But I have absolutely loved this partnership with AFN and FSS, and I knew I wanted to get on the air one last time before I left Island. So
it's been great.
It has been. So here we are. We hung out yesterday.
We did. Yes.
That was nice.
Went to Hagerstrom Pool on Kadena.
So everyone knows that a bunch of restrictions came down. We will talk about those more in depth as they pertain to FSS facilities in the next section. But in the meantime, you can still go to the pool. And
So
Reagan and I went to the pool.
We did.
And it was wonderful. So if you have not been to Hagerstrom Pool, well, this was your first time actually. So what was your impression?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I did go once before.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The first time I was there, I was doing like a pool PT, and it wasn't so fun, so I wasn't really paying attention to anything around me. But this time, when I actually got to, look at everything and enjoy it, really nice place.
It's a great community pool. It just kind of reminds me of like the local pool, growing up, but a way nicer facility.
It is.
Obviously, it's 100% free, which is fantastic. So, growing up, we would have pool days or whatever, and it would be, maybe $2 or $3 to get in. But when you're doing that the entire summer,
it gets expensive.
It adds up. Yeah, you would buy like pool passes for the family, and this is free.
Completely free.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And, I've been here almost 3 years now, so I've seen some changes with the pool. And the biggest thing that I finally got to do yesterday was it was just last summer that they added the slides. So previous to this, it was just the pool.
Yep.
Like, you can just hang out and go to the pool. But we got the slides.
And I did not go down the slides.
Yes.
But you did. What was your impression?
Fast. Very fast. I was very impressed. First and foremost, you need to be at least 48 inches tall. For a moment, I sat there sad in front of the sign and was like, I'm over 48 inches. And the lifeguard was like, no.
It literally
no, you can go
on the sign.
Over 48 inches. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, I can go. So much fun. So there's 3 different kind of levels as well. And we both said the same thing.
It looks like a McDonald's play place.
Yes. I have never had a slide where it's like netted and you climb up platforms. It's always, the burning hot metal staircase in the middle of summer. You're trying to stand on the one little piece of like sandpaper that's in the middle of the stuff.
Yeah.
No, this is so much fun. So it's like a whole little climbing adventure, just getting up to the slide. So there's a yellow, blue, and a green. The blue is like a corkscrew. That's what I tried first.
Yeah, it just literally goes like...
You heard me. So what did it sound like when I was coming down?
While you're going down this slide, it sounded like just thud, 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 thud. Just like all the way down.
Okay. So that's basically what happened. I will say if you are a full-grown human adult, I say full-grown, I'm like 5'3" on a good day. But that corkscrew was very tight. So I was thumping from edge to edge all the way down.
So it might be easier for a smaller person to
the kids are going to be spot on for that. So there is another, I did the green, and then the green was just like a straight shot. So I just like
Zoom.
went out.
Yeah.
And you were waiting at the bottom for that one, right?
I was filming it too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure like my feet went like over my head, and
It was pretty great. It was a really good landing. 10 out of 10.
I did not stick the
Definitely.
landing on that one.
It looked great to me. So yeah.
We had an awesome time. We ended up meeting up actually in the evening, which was nice because it's 1,000,000 degrees right now.
Mhm.
Anyways, so we're trying to find ways to cool off. So we met from like 5 until 6. They are open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m., specifically Hagerstrom Pool. So we got just the last hour or so. And I ended up, I think, checking out the lap. There are a few lanes for lap swimming.
Mhm.
Hagerstrom is more of the fun pool.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
kind of like the family fun pool. We also have Fairchild Pool, which is specific for lap swimming and has kind of adjusted hours to accommodate folks wanting to do PT like before work or so.
Yeah.
So with Fairchild, that's only Monday through Friday from 0500 to 1300. So that is really for the purpose of PT. But there at Hagerstrom, I did take a little venture down the lane.
Yes,
I got
and
tired very quickly.
Can't forget the first thing that you did basically as soon as we
Oh,
walked into the facility was you ran through the splash pad.
I did. And you know, if you've been around here a while, the splash pad also got recently resurfaced within the last like 6 or 8 months, I think. I think it was actually the end of the swim season last year, but we didn't really get to use it. So it has been resurfaced. You can see in the video, I had excellent traction. I was barefoot running through.
No slipping.
No slipping. Had a wonderful time. Just had fountains shooting up everywhere. So yeah, we got there, walked in, saw the fountains, and I just looked at Reagan and I was like, I'm doing it.
It's time. I have to do this.
We're gonna just jump right in here. So yeah, we had the splash pad, and then the last thing I did adventuring around in the pool was the diving board. Oh
yes, and there's also diving blocks like on the same like row,
in the area.
I guess, in the same area as the diving board.
Yeah, and the one thing that I was really surprised about was the depth of the pool, because before I went off the diving board, you know, obviously I knew it was the deep end, but what was it, like 12 feet or something?
Over 12 feet deep.
Yeah. So Reagan and I definitely could not touch.
Nope,
Reagan
go
on
way
my
over our
shoulders. We couldn't even.
Nope.
No.
No, we're too short.
No, we're
A little
just
too short
we're
for
small
that.
people. So
We are. Proud of it.
So I went off the diving board. That was a blast. I had a pretty epic splash. I think, did you get that on camera?
Yes. You did a cannonball first.
I did.
And it was great. You got me and the lifeguard.
Yes. He did not look as thrilled, but I did get him.
But I was fine with it.
Okay,
Definitely. And then you dove the second time.
Yeah.
I gave you like an 11 out of 10 on that
did.
dive. It was pretty flawless.
Pretty quiet entry.
Very
minimal
quiet entry.
splash. Yeah.
Pointed toes. It looked great.
Oh man, we had so much fun. So if you haven't checked out Hagerstrom, it is open. Even with everything going on, it is open. So please understand, of course, there is reduced capacity, like everything going on right now. You'll see Reagan and I, when we weren't actively like in the pool or swimming, we did have our mask on, of course, just to be careful, social distancing, all of that. So there is one other thing to mention. At the moment, it is paused, but I just want to make sure people know that once we hopefully, you know, get this COVID thing situated again, they have swim lessons, which is wonderful. So they have all ages, from little to adult lessons. You can do private lessons. If you have a kid who's interested in maybe competitively swimming later, they have different levels for like stroke development, or I think we talked about once, like learning how to do the kick turns.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so that is a thing. I'm not saying it's a thing at this exact moment, but please keep an eye out, especially on their Facebook page. They're really great about updating about what's going on.
They are.
So it's just Kadena Aquatics if you're interested. And then the other thing is, if you have a kiddo, or maybe you are a kid listening and your age is 15 and over, they also have lifeguard certification courses. Again, probably paused at this moment, but it's a really awesome opportunity to be able to become lifeguard, you know, certified. It's a free course. So that in and of itself, back in the States, you would be paying. Absolutely.
Exactly.
So if that comes around again, they are great about posting. I know they had several sessions, even for in August as well. So, fingers crossed.
Exactly. All we can do is hope that for the rest of this summer, things start opening back up. That's the hope.
Who knows? So, okay. So, overall, Hagerstrom, thoughts?
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I like it.
I loved it.
There's so much to do. There's like chairs where you can just chill, lay back, sunbathe, do whatever you want. And if you're, RPTing in that pool, doing laps, they have turf laid out on the sides of the pool so that if you can get out and do burpees if you really want to. That's what I did the first time I went there. I got out, did push-ups, squats, lunges, all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, and all I did was go down the slides. Listen, this is just us. This is who we are as people. But
yes, it is.
It is accommodating to everyone. We had families there. We had some guys that looked like they just got off work and were swimming in the deep end. And it really is a place for everybody. So the heat is insane. We brought sunscreen. We brought towels, water, the whole 9 yards. So if you're looking for something to do, especially with these current restrictions, absolutely check out Hagerstrom. We had a blast.
We really did. And if someone is listening right now, they caught the tail end of this conversation, where can they go to find out all this information?
Well, specifically talking about Hagerstrom and what they offered, let's go to the Kadena Aquatics page. The most recent Venture magazine also has a page detailing all of their swim lessons, their lifeguard courses, has their building number, their phone number, and if you want any other general information, you can always hit us up on Facebook as well at Kadena Force Support Squadron.
Fantastic, and we're just going to take a short music break here, but when we come back, we're going to talk about some of the most recent current guidelines and restrictions for FSS facilities, but for now, here's Super Lonely. And we are back. If you're just now tuning in, I'm here with Ellen Ice from Kadena FSS for our weekly What's Up Kadena segment. And if you missed out for the first part of this is Ellen's last show here. So you can cry, you can shed a tear if you'd like.
It is. I'm so maxed out from just the week of my PCS. I don't even think I can cry right now. But when I was prepping earlier, I was like, ooh.
I'm not even gonna.
I know. AFN has been such a massive part of my time here, and it has just been an excellent partnership with marketing. And I'm so glad that we were able to kick this off a year ago. And we're probably. I need to see what the first episode was because I think we are right on the year anniversary.
Really?
Yeah. It was around the second or third week of July. It was after the 4th of July for sure.
Oh, so we're repeating history.
I know. So, yes, thank you. And love y'all. You're great.
Well, okay. Let's change this subject.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about the restrictions.
Oh, good.
And the current restrictions for FSS facilities here on Kadena Air Base.
Yes.
What's operational? What's reduced capacity? What's closed?
So everything I'm going to be referencing for the next few minutes, I am referencing the dashboard. So if you look on the Kadena Force Support Squadron, you will recognize we have been posting this daily since COVID happened. So it's a blue background and it lists every single facility we have in Kadena FSS, which is a ton. I'm going to just show it real quick to make sure you guys see this later. So we talk about the current HPCon, and then we have it color-coded. So operational, reduced, and closed. So here are the things I would like to point out in the meantime. One, we just spent, the whole first segment talking about aquatics. They're open. Please go to the pool.
Yes, they are.
We would love to have you. Just reduce capacity, and obviously people need to be wearing their mask at all time anyways. A couple green, fully operational are the golf courses.
Which is nice.
We can socially distance and golf.
Yes.
Absolutely. So both Banyan Tree and Chibana, those are functional. Absolutely. Head out there, have a good time. Karen Kennels, boarding and retail is open. Grooming is by appointment only.
Okay.
So basically, we're just trying to discourage drop-in sort of situations. We just want to be able to prepare a little bit better. For majority of our facilities, especially the smaller ones, you will notice as well that we'll say maybe a max of 4 people at a time or 6 people at a time or something like that. It does vary by facility, but just know that is a possibility. We do want to say, of course, that the adoption facility is open. And we've talked about this recently.
Yes.
They've adjusted things so that people can do like this virtual adoption and like the drive-by meet and greets. So, absolutely still an option. And I know we both personally have been very invested in our girl Layla,
Yes. Who finally
who was adopted.
got adopted.
I know.
Yes.
They posted a new one that I feel like is going to be the new Layla.
Oh.
Like 7-year-old. Just absolutely darling. I'll show you after this. She's just too much.
Yes,
So,
I love following
please
that page.
adopt animals. We, everyone needs a little extra love right now with this COVID nonsense.
Yes.
So do it. Do it. The other love of my life, Emory bowling lanes. Listen, I was
Can't
just
forget.
like triple checking. I'm like, okay, but can I bowl between now and when I leave?
Indeed, you can.
Yes. Yes. So they have limited lanes. Of course, it is takeout only for their food, and no parties, no big gatherings and stuff. I was just there a few days ago, if I remember right. They are keeping it to 4 people per lane, and you can have more than 4 if you're within the same family.
Okay.
So if you're a family of 5 or 6 or something, that's okay. We get it. It's cool. With shilling, no classes, programs, events. Aero Club, no ground school. That's a bummer. Marina, also no classes or tours. Don't use the pavilions. Don't use the park. Don't gather. I mean, that's like the moral of the story.
Yeah,
don't
just
gather. Don't gather. I will mention, because we've done this together, they are open for rentals.
Yes.
So like how you and I about a month ago did kayaking. Do it. You can absolutely do that. You can go paddleboarding. You can, there's still options.
You can still enjoy your summer.
There's still options. On that note, similar vein, outdoor recreation. You can do rentals, no classes or tours. So you can also rent paddleboards and stuff from them. You can rent tent, like camping equipment. You can rent bicycles. You can do all the things. We're just pausing, those groups, those classes and tours right now.
Okay.
So those are probably the biggest of like the fun things. I'll mention arts and crafts, no classes as well, open in the retail area. Auto hobby is good to go. If you want to work on your car, they can keep you all separated and make sure you're taken care of. So that's for the fun stuff. Now for the less than fun, we are pretty much back to takeout only. And by pretty much, I mean we are back to takeout only.
Back to takeout.
Yeah.
No dine-in at the FSS facilities.
Correct. And on top of that, some of them are straight up closed. So Seaside is closed.
Yes.
Chippers, which is the pizza place at Chibana Golf Course, that's a no. Scotia Rocker is also closed. So if you're like, okay, well, where do I eat? Or what can I eat? Or what do I do? You still have the Officers Club, the Enlisted Club, Air Power Cafe, which is over on the opposite side of the flight line, Banyan Tree Pizza, Chili's, our food trucks, and Tea House.
So there's still plenty of options.
Tons of options,
Definitely.
and all of those are takeout only. And some delivery as well. We're still doing Chili's and Banyan Tree Pizza. We can still deliver. So we will still feed you. It's okay. I know it was so nice to like sit down at a table again and be, not going to dwell on it. That's all right. We still got your back. We got your back. Don't worry. So that's probably, as someone who adores food, I was like, okay.
I'm in the same boat.
It's fine. This is fine.
Yeah, so also some of the child and youth programs are closed right now as well.
Yep. So that is the Youth Center, Youth Sports and Fitness, and Teen Center. Those are closed. Of course, CDCs are open. School age care is open. FCC, we will obviously take care of your children. We're not going to just leave you alone. A couple other things to mention. Post office is open, of course. You just know 6-foot rule. They've changed kind of how they do everything. That all stays the same. You can still check your mailbox, pick up packages, all that good stuff. Barbershops are okay, limited capacity, and to my knowledge, on base only. Like, we cannot go off base for that kind of stuff.
No, not at all.
But you can still do that with the O Club and Schilling Barbershop. So if you're needing that like weekly or bi-weekly haircut, we got you. One last thing that I feel like is worth mentioning, Reisner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Reisner.
Okay, so it's limited capacity for weight room, classes, and massages. No cardio.
No cardio.
No
indoor cardio whatsoever.
No indoor, like no indoor cardio machines, none of that stuff. I feel like I'm don't put me down for cardio.
Oh.
Do you know what gift I'm talking about?
I think I know what.
It's okay, I'll show you, but basically this doesn't apply to me because I don't do cardio. But I know
sense.
a lot of folks do.
Yeah, it's not my favorite thing in the whole world, but...
And remember, they are still closing for an hour in the middle of the day for cleaning. So just with the Reisner Fitness Center, so it's 0500 to 1300, and then 1400 to 2200.
Okay.
Anything else, and there are some other things on here if you need to stop by Human Resources or the Education Office or MPF, something like that, please absolutely go to our Facebook page, Kadena Force Support Squadron. That's where this is posted. And I was looking directly at the most up-to-date dashboard.
Yes, and you guys update it all the time. Like
Constantly.
Yes.
Constantly.
So you're always getting the most up-to-date information that you can get.
Daily, at the very least, but you'll see us sometimes update multiple times if we need to. So as of today, around noon, this is the most up-to-date that we have.
Yes. Yes. Awesome.
Okay.
So there's the Facebook page, Kadena Force Support Squadron, and also there's the website, www.kadenafss.com, to get updates as well. Awesome. Well, Ellen.
Okay.
It's a fond farewell. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I'm sad.
I guess that's it.
I don't know how to say goodbye. I don't know how to end this.
No, I'm just going to dip out. So I'm just going to say thank you. Appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you, Ellen. Same to you. Once again, that was Ellen Ives from Kadena FSS for our weekly, our last What's Up Kadena segment. But let's jump back into the music. Here is You Don't Own Me by Grace, Angie Easy on Wave 89.